The ground beneath your feet can hold hidden historical treasures, as a group of London city workers discovered during a project near the River Thames. The Thames has played a vital role in English life throughout history, initially serving as a source of food and transportation, later as a sacred river for religious worship. During the Bronze Age, worshippers would make offerings of weapons, jewelry, and currency by casting them into the river. In the early 19th century, the Thames became a dumping ground for industrial waste, but young boys known as mudlarks scavenged its shores for valuable items, occasionally finding relics from the Bronze Age. However, in late 2019, city workers preparing for a quarry project near the London borough of Hing uncovered an astonishing cache of Bronze Age artifacts. This discovery consisted of 4 separate deposits containing 453 individual relics, including swords, knives, axes, spearheads, daggers, as well as non-weapons like bracelets, woodworking tools, and metal ingots. This finding was significant due to the deliberate placement of each deposit, raising questions about the reason behind burying this treasure. Multiple theories emerged regarding the origin and purpose of the Hing hoard, which was dated between 900 and 800 BC. Some suggested it was buried as an offering or ritual closure of a temple, while others believed it might have been a disposal site when early tribes switched to steel tools and weapons, leaving the bronze artifacts buried. Regardless of the purpose, the Hing hoard shed light on the state of trade and travel during the Bronze Age, indicating connections to distant tribes in mainland Europe. The Hing hoard is now on display at the Hing Museum in Romford, England, making it the largest find in London's history and the 3rd largest in the United Kingdom. This discovery has encouraged archaeologists to search for similar troves of historical artifacts, which sometimes emerge in unexpected places, such as Luke Irwin's home in Wiltshire, England, revealing the rich history that often lies hidden beneath our feet. Workers stumbled upon evidence of ancient history while digging for electrical wiring on Luke's property. Luke was inside his home when he heard a worker's surprised shout. He rushed outside to see a worker holding a pickaxe, peering into a hole in the ground. In February 2015, as part of a project to lay electrical cables for an old barn on his property, they discovered a cold, hard surface beneath the earth. Upon further examination, it turned out to be a tiled mosaic adorned with bright blues, oranges, and creams. While everyone else was puzzled, Luke's discovery led him to think about another peculiar feature on his property, a mysterious trough near the main house. Even though nobody knew how long it had been there, he initially didn't pay much attention to it. However, as experts examined the underground mosaic, they determined it to be a Roman mosaic floor dating back to approximately the 4th century. This ancient relic had been preserved beneath the soil by the quiet English countryside for centuries. Upon learning more about the mosaic's history, Luke became increasingly fascinated by it. The mosaic once belonged to a luxurious estate known as the Devil Villa, which thrived between 175 and 220 AD. This villa was far more advanced than experts had expected, featuring amenities like running water and heating that weren't seen in Europe for over 1,600 years afterward. Curiosity drove Luke to revisit the enigmatic trough on his property, which had remained a mystery. After an archaeologist's visit, it was confirmed that the trough was actually a Roman child's coffin. The discovery made Luke realize that he had unknowingly been living on land steeped in ancient history, leading to a sense of awe and a desire to honor the unique heritage he had unearthed. Luke couldn't shake the memory of the ancient mosaic's beauty. It occupied his thoughts for 6 weeks, inspiring him to incorporate it into his contemporary floor designs. As a floor designer for the 21st century, he found it fascinating to work with a decorated floor from the 4th century, feeling a deep sense of responsibility to honor this gift. With the tiny square tiles of the mosaic as his muse, Luke embarked on creating a rug collection that paid homage to the historic pattern while reflecting modern tastes. He aimed to make rugs that would tell the story of their creation without being overly ornate or complicated. To achieve this, he categorized the collection into two distinct styles: rhythm and flow. Rhythm featured more geometric patterns, reminiscent of antique pavements, while flow took on a more abstract and contemporary approach. Luke was determined not to create mere replicas of Roman mosaics, which he considered unoriginal and cheap. However, he did create one rug in his mosaic collection for ABC Home, which closely resembled the buried Roman floor, allowing others to experience the same beauty he had. The rest of the collection took the Roman flooring as a creative starting point to design something entirely new. Luke emphasized that their aim was not to replicate the British Museum shop, but to innovate and create fresh designs. His rugs relied on Indian weaving techniques, utilizing silk and wool blends, and underwent a meticulous washing process to achieve their antique appearance. Intriguingly, Luke discovered that there was a trade history between the Romans and Indians, suggesting that Romans had reached India. This historical connection added depth to the collection's inspiration. The world continued to find ways to interact with Roman history in splendid and creative ways, and Luke's rug collection was a testament to this enduring fascination. So, the collection paid tribute to the ancient Roman mosaic tiling, while infusing contemporary elements into the designs. Luke's commitment to creating something new, his respect for history, and his innovative approach led to a rug collection that seamlessly blended ancient beauty with modern aesthetics. Thank you for watching. Never forget to like, comment, and share the video, and remember to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for regular updates.